Hey everyone, it's Bree from Bree Marie Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. You might be wondering why you're looking at a completed spread already, but I just finished filming this and I decided that with these pages in the back that are notes pages, that I would do a separate Plan With Me video for like each of the pages for the whole month, so I can have a second video to post once in a while. And I think it'll just be nice for me to not rush it and make sure that my weekly Plan With Me's aren't getting too long. If you think this is still a good idea by the end of this video, please feel free to let me know in the comments. If you'd rather have the notes page connected to each week be a part of the weekly Plan With Me, just let me know. Also, I'm covering this page because there's some client information, so I just need to make sure that that's covered up. But if you didn't watch my Life of a Showgirl spread, then you might not know that these pages in the back of my Sterling Ink Common Planner, I use one per week as a weekly to-do list for work, just like general things, and to also track how many Instagram posts that I do. On my therapy Instagram, I'd like to do 2 a week, so I track that on here as well. And I like to have the stickers for that week coordinate with the weekly spread. So, for example, we've got the Showgirl stuff here, and then if we go to here, we've got the Showgirl stuff as well, and this is for the same week as this. So, I have been really liking this. It's been really nice to just have a page that matches the weekly where I can just write down stuff, and it's a way for me to use more stickers because I can't use as many on my weekly spread as normal because this is a smaller planner than I'm used to. It's an A5. So that just works really nice, and I feel like I'm explaining this kind of poorly, but let's just get into it, and hopefully as this video goes on, if you're confused, I can help you understand a little bit better. So, like I said, this is the week that we are planning the notes page for, and I'm just going to put this here. Actually, no, I got out sticky notes for this. I'm using a metallic dot marker this week, and it can take a little bit to dry because they're quite juicy. So I just tore up this post-it note and I'm gonna put it like that just to make sure none of the ink transfers to the page. So we are on this page for this week, and I used Plenty Things, Seasonal Houses and Trees in Amsterdam. I love this sticker book. Unfortunately, you cannot get it shipped to the US at the time that I'm filming this at the end of September because of, I believe, tariffs. So you can't get it right now. I'll still link it below in case you want to like have it on your wish list for when, you know, I'm sure at some point shipping will be back open to the US. So yeah, I'm gonna use this first one, which is just super cute, and I'm thinking I might use this because I didn't use it in my other spread. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So first thing I typically do is put down washi. Also, it'd be lovely if that would stay. I think I want it to come from the inside. These spreads tend to look like kind of the same because I need them to be functional. But that means that the stickers are kind of placed in the same spot every week, which I don't love. So I'm trying to mix that up a little bit, but it's not going to be mixed up a ton, which is okay. Okay, so then let's see. We're going to put this down. I'm going to cut off some of this excess stuff so I can put it closer to the edge, like so. Okay, very nice. And then we're going to take this old credit card that is now a washi cutter to smooth this out, because it just makes the colors show up more nicely and more vividly when you have clear stickers and you do this. I'm just gonna place my nail right there and rip that off. And then I'm thinking one of these tall trees would be nice to put down here with, I don't know, maybe a shorter one, or we can do like a street lamp and a bench. I think I like, yeah, I like the street lamp and bench idea. Okay, cute. So we got that. Now up at the top, I might use one of these boxes. Thinking we'll do the orange for, so I can put in the dates for the week, and maybe we'll do this dark brown circle for Instagram tracking, and we'll put that right there. I think up top I'm gonna put this, and I don't think I'm gonna put washi underneath it. Let's just put it at the top. See how it looks. Very nice. I also just realized I didn't do this for the bottom, so I'll go back and do that. I'm trying to be careful though, because I want to make sure that I don't like ruin a sticker. So I got that. And then this box that I think would look good there. So then I'm gonna put a little bit of washi. Yeah, just a little bit. Let's put this here. Is that, yeah, that's even. And then rip right there. I like that. I really like this umbrella. Oh, no, we're not gonna put the umbrella because it's actually right up here. So that might be it, unless we put a little bit of this cobblestone right here, which I actually really like, so we're gonna do that. Okay, now I'm gonna take my brown mild liner that I'm using for this week and just do that to put the date. And then I'm also gonna put this line right here for IG posts. One line at the top, and then I go in. Okay, then we can go there. And I just do 2 of these dot grids for every single line item, and that works pretty well for me to make sure that I've still got space to write. It's not too squished together. That's one thing that I personally don't like if I do it in this planner, is putting, like, writing really small on these lines. I like to just make it a little bigger, like this, so it's a little more spread out and not quite so squished. So we'll put that one there. That'll probably be it, and then we can put 1, 2. Okay, and that is my notes page for the week. Oh, you know what we could also add? This. There, we've got a little cloud at the top to coordinate with the other spread. Oh, I love this. I think it looks so cute. Okay, so that's all for this notes page, and I will see you next week to create this one. Hello, we are planning for the next week now, and I have a sticker sheet taped over this because it's got client info, so just don't look at that, ignore it. But we're going to be focusing on this, and I'm going to be using leftover stickers that I used in my weekly, and it's these stickers from Taylor Ryan Design. These are printables that I bought from her, and I printed this one when my printer was running out of ink, and this one after I filled it. So if the colors look a little different, that's why. Then I've got this sticker sheet, Cozy Fall, that I ordered directly from her. And then I've also got this sheet from my sticker shop on Etsy. And I'm planning on putting in some sort of little quote or something. Maybe this sweater weather one, because we got a sweater left, so that might be really cute. And then the washi that I'm using is also from Taylor Ryan Designs, excuse me, and it is this brown checkered washi that looks just so cute. So let's plan for the week. Nope, I forgot to tell you. I'm also using this Crayola Super Tip in a dark green color as the marker for the week, like I used brown up here. And then dot marker for the week is this one from Zig, and it is grayish green. This week, I'm trying to think of like how I want to do the clusters, because it's been like one at the top, one at the bottom, and that's about what I have left for ghosts. Actually, I have more ghosts than I'm gonna be able to use on this spread unless I like line them along the bottom, which I could do. Maybe I will, just to use this up. So I'm just gonna put this washi all across the bottom. Just rip it like that. I love this washi. It's so trendy, so fun. I love the brown. I've been waiting to use this in the fall time. Okay, so we've got 6 left, meaning, honestly, I think we might have to start from the middle, because I don't really know how much room we have. Not as much as I thought. Okay, so I think we're gonna be able to fit this one here and this one in the back. I might cut it off a little bit, just the tiniest bit, and then we're gonna put this one a little lower. It can fit right there, and then this one from the sticker sheet has to go down here, and I want to use this right there. Okay, this one I'm gonna have to cut off the bottom a little bit, which we can survive. This already looks really cute. I was gonna use this on here, but I actually think I'm gonna just put the rest of these little stickers on the main spread. I may take some of these little green stars to bring in the green on this page, but otherwise I think I'm gonna use the rest on the main spread that I have to go back to and finish when I'm done filming this video, because I didn't know how many stickers out of the ones I had left I wanted to use here. But okay, we got that. I feel like the only thing to do that makes sense in my brain is to put more washi up top. We've got some cute little moons and things. Okay, now I'm gonna draw that to bring the green in and write down the date for the week. Put those right there, and I think that looks really cute, and honestly I feel like that's kind of enough. Do we want to put like the boo can go up there, and the cozy season can go right there. Then we have some of these dots. Put one there, and maybe the other one can go right there. Okay, yeah, that's really cute. I keep wanting to take this away. So we got this left. This sheet's just not going to be getting used. This, I might go back to my main spread and put some of these little ghosts around it, and then I'm going to go back and put these on too. So we're done with that, but now I need to go through and put bullet points for the week. And then I put 2 dots right there because I'm going to take my Crayola Super Tip again and just put it along there, and I'm going to write IG posts in there because that's where I will track the Instagram stuff that I need to post on my therapy page. So that is all for this spread. I really like it. I think it's really cute. And yeah, if you want to see the full weekly spread that matches these stickers, go back a few videos on my YouTube channel and you'll be able to find the plan with me for the week. I'll see you next week. Hello, we're back for another week. So I've got these stickers that I used in my weekly spread, these Cozy Blanket Darblooms from Planet Darby, which I love. I've got a couple of these Black Line Roses from Martinez Sticker Company left, and then if I need some more black, I have these Blackout Roses from Martinez Sticker Company as well that I can bring in. I don't know if I will. This might be enough, but we'll see. Washi, I have this Houndstooth one from Live Love Posh. I don't think this is available anymore, so I apologize for that. And then I might bring in a quote from the New Beginnings sheet from Martinez Sticker Company. And then for dots and the date for the week, I'm going to be using this color of Crayola Super Tip, which is like a dark maroonish color. And then a light blue dot marker, because, and this is the shade Powder Blue, because I think it'll be nice to bring out the blue a little more. So that's what we're working with. I've really been enjoying doing this. I think it's been fun to use like the rest of my stickers, because typically I just, where does this start? There it is. Typically I just don't use them all on my weekly spread, so to be able to use the rest on this page is really nice. Okay, so we've only got a couple roses left, so I want to put this slightly bigger one down at the bottom. And I think we're going to do this cluster. So I'm going to put that right there, and then have that coming out like that. Very cute. And I've got a bunch of little florals and things on here that I can put in, so I'll put in some of those some more in a little bit. Then we have one more big cluster that I'm just going to keep doing like the opposite side thing, and I'm going to put it up here. I need to grab this washi first. I might flip this upside down to make it a little bit easier on me. And I'm going to try to rip it a little more straight so I can get it closer to the corner up here. And then we'll do that. So that looks good. I love this washi, and I think all the pattern mixing this week is actually really fun. Then we're gonna put that right there, and I guess I didn't really think through where this last little rose was gonna go, but maybe we just put it just put it right there. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, so then at the top I'm gonna draw that was horrible. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's grab this and put it in here. I think it's the stickers making things a little bit difficult, but that does not look good. Okay, somewhat salvaged it. It's not a huge deal because I'm only looking at these pages during the work week, so it's okay. I'm gonna check though if it's bleeding through or not. Actually, no. There's a little ghosting, but that's normal with this planner, so I'm happy with that. And then let's grab the little dot marker. Yeah, I just think that blue just pulls out the blue in the stickers really nicely. I think I'm gonna take that sticker and put it right there. Might as well put a quote in. And then I need to put in dots for my Instagram tracker for posts on my therapy Insta. Actually, yeah, we're gonna white that out because that's too close. Okay, we're gonna move up right there. And then we can, yeah, make that one a little nicer and cleaner. Okay, so now what we have left are some of these little things. We've got some of these, and I'm not going to use this sheet because I don't need it. So we're going to let that be. We're not going to use any more quotes or washi. So now we can just fill in the rest of this. So I think that one would be nice there. That one there. I think this one I'm gonna put up here to kind of cover up where it looks a little funky. And then I think this blue one we can put down there. And this other little maroon one can go out there. I guess it's kind of pink, but. And then this orange can go there. So these last few, I'm gonna find a space for on my weekly spread. Or then we can add in some of these because I think that would be nice. That one, that little one. Okay, I think that is good. It's cute, not super simple, looks really nice. Let's check that out from behind there. Okay, so I believe we'll have one more week, which will be this page to fill out, and then we'll be done with the month, and that'll be the end of this video. So we're almost there. Okay, last week in my journaling section of my Sterling Ink Common Planner, I have this sticker sheet taped over this because I have some client info, so I just don't want that to be seen. I've been thinking, and to be honest, I haven't been using these pages as much as I thought for work. I kind of figured out a system that keeps it all on my laptop, and that's just like the easiest, most streamlined process for me. So I'm thinking of maybe turning this into a journaling page, like just journaling about the week, or like if there's a specific day of the week that I feel like I really need to journal, just fill up as much space as needed. Because I don't want to keep decorating something for the sake of decorating it and then not using it. So I've been a bit resistant to turning this into a journaling page because I already have like a separate journal that I journal in. It's not frequently, but you know, it's there. But it might be nice to have all of my thoughts and feelings and things in one place. So I'd like to still keep doing these, and I really love the process of using leftover stickers from my weekly spread in these spreads, but I think we've just got to make a change. We will see what happens, but these are the stickers that I'm using. We've got these, which I'm hoping not to use this sheet because it's completely new, aside from a spider that I guess I took off. So hoping to just finish up this sheet. And then these, I'm fine with finishing these up if I do that. We've got these spooky quotes from my shop, my Etsy shop, Brie Marie Plans. Oh, these are all from Martinez Sticker Company, and this one is as well. And we've got some cobwebs, and I really need to use this one or I'm gonna have to throw this sticker away because it's getting a little messed up. And then for dots and highlight for the week, I'm going to be using this Zig Clean Color dot marker in the color, what is it? Something coral, I think. Why can't I find the Island Coral? And then this is a Crayola Super Tip, and it's like a really nice purple color. So let's get this going. Oh, and then this washi I'm using. I think it's from like Amazon or something. It's just a black washi with white polka dots. Super cute and simple. I definitely want to use this sticker that I kind of like, you know, cut part of, I think it would be nice to just use that up. So I want to do that. I don't know where, but this is just the first thing I saw. Keep that on the back of my hand. Probably need to put washi down first. I guess I'm just gonna put it down here. This seems to work the best for me. It's the same every week and it might be getting boring and repetitive at this point, so I apologize for that, but it's just what's been working, so I don't really want to change it right now. Okay, so we're gonna take one of these and one of these. So I'm gonna put this one on the edge right there. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit. And then this one, we're gonna put like that and have it go off the page. That's nice. Maybe I mix it up and do it vertically. Might be weird. I don't really know, but we're gonna try it anyway and see what happens. See if I can rip that. Nice. Okay. And then I want this to be the other one that I use, and that'll probably look best right there, and then right there. Okay, Ellie, what's up? Okay, got some nice clusters. Now the last things to add in from this sheet are a few spiders. I hate spiders in real life, but on a sticker they're a little less creepy, so I can deal with it. And then this one I'm probably just gonna put right there to make the cluster a little bigger. And then put that spider there, that one there, and this one right there. Easy peasy. That worked well, so I'm not going to use the rest of this sheet. I'm just going to let it be. And I don't think there's really a place for me to put this, at least a place where I want to put it. So I think we'll just be throwing the sticker away, which kind of pains me. But I just don't really know where else to put it, unless we do something like that, which we could do. Yeah, I'll leave it. That way we use that up. Okay, and then we'll take the super tip up here so we can write the dates of the week. Like that. And then we'll take the island coral. Okay, perfect. I don't think I'm gonna put the Instagram tracker in this week. I just haven't really been doing it for my therapy stuff, so I'm just gonna leave that out this week and let that be the spread. So this is the final one in this little series. I hope you enjoyed this. I did, and like I said, I'm hoping to continue this from month to month in a different way of maybe just decorating these and using them as journal pages instead, which would still be great. So, oh, one thing I forgot. I need to put one of these quotes in, so we'll do this one that says Fright Night. Okay, now we're good. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. If you have feedback for me on this, please let me know of like ideas of ways I could use these pages besides journaling, or if you like this type of video, or if you'd rather have me put it into the weekly plan with me. Just give me your thoughts, because this is like a work in progress sort of video. So anyway, I will see you next time. Bye.